What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Pound for Pound Reactions. So I'm looking through Twitter, and I'm seeing a lot of Canelo versus Crawford from different sources. Now, again, whenever there's Canelo talks, it's always most likely not true. Anytime Canelo has a fight, he literally he never talks about boxing. And he said this in the past. He doesn't watch boxing. He doesn't do anything that has to do regarding boxing unless it's training for a fight, and that's it. He doesn't watch boxing, nothing. So he never tweets about it. Every now and then he'll respond to a couple of reporters, aka David Faitelson, and he'll reply there, right? But anytime he has an upcoming fight, he doesn't make it official until it's official. So all of these, sources coming out saying that there's negotiations going on, just take it as a grain of salt. I'm just reacting on what could potentially happen. So Canelo fighting Terence Crawford. I think it's an interesting fight, but I don't think it should happen for boxing. Boxing right now is a little bit of crisis. The best don't want to fight the best unless it's David Benavidez versus Morrell and Bivol versus Beterbiev. But those aren't like huge names that will bring boxing back to its glory days. For the boxing purist, they're really good fights. We'll talk about that other card in a later video. But Canelo. Listen, there's weight classes for a reason. Canelo is way too seasoned at 168, and he's gone up to 175. He's been hit by literally cruiserweights. He's been in there with heavy dudes that throw bombs. I mean, it's one of those things where it doesn't phase. It doesn't phase. It doesn't phase him at all. And Crawford coming from 140 and now 147, it's going to be the type of fight where Canelo is going to walk him down literally into traps and knock him out. The only thing Crawford has for himself is high IQ. If they were in the same weight classes, I would pick Crawford, just because as far as boxing wise, he has more abilities, more tools in his arsenal, more just more all around. Canelo is a legend, but he has his legend status in a different way, where he slips punches and he is very accurate with a lot of punching power. Which makes him a great fighter. But Crawford only has that for himself, and he is, like I said, I mean, he was rocked by Gamboa, and Gamboa isn't a huge puncher, and it's just not going to be a good night for Crawford. If Crawford is looking for that lottery ticket, if Crawford is looking for that, the highest payday and then retire, then this is the fight for him. But if he wants to continue his boxing career, I mean, if you look at it, all of the people that Canelo fight, most of the time you don't hear from them again, unless they're very serious in their boxing career or they're young. But other than that, some of them that are, Crawford's what, 34, 35. Once they're up there in boxing age, then they just want to cash out and just ride off in the sunset. So let me know what you guys think. I think it'll be a one-sided fight with Canelo, possibly just knocking out or knocking him down a couple times, because Canelo's not going to respect Crawford's power at all. Like it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be where Canelo is just going to not care about the punches. He's not going to care about the punches. But yeah, I think Crawford is crazy if it takes this fight, and Canelo needs to fight the fighters that he needs to fight. Benavidez, maybe rematch with Bivol, Beterbiev. I'm not a huge a fan of him fighting Beterbiev, because Beterbiev, I feel like He's a big dude, man. I think Bivol did great, and I think Bivol is a naturally 168 if he wanted to be at 168, but he chooses to be at light heavyweight. Canelo is a true 168, could cut down to 160, and he's reaching a lot going up to 175. But let me know what you guys think about that fight. If it does happen, you know, if it doesn't, let me know who you think Canelo should fight. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.